Good afternoon, and welcome to Georgia Cyber Academy's graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. My name is Amina Ross, and I am the Director of Counseling and Student Support Services here at GCA. We are absolutely delighted to have you join us here for this momentous occasion. We're especially excited this year because in addition to our in-person gathering, we are live streaming tonight's ceremony for those who cannot be with us in person. Let's give a warm welcome to our virtual attendees. As we begin, please take a moment to review and adhere to the code of conduct outlined in your program. We ask everyone to remember that this is a formal event deserving your utmost respect. While we share your excitement for our graduates, please avoid catcalls, shouting, obscene gestures, or any other behavior that might detract from the dignity and joy of this celebration. Also, we kindly request that you remain seated during the recessional until all graduates have exited the ceremony area. Your cooperation will ensure that everyone can fully appreciate this special milestone. Thank you, families and friends, for your understanding and support. Now that we have gotten that business out the way, please stand for the presentation of colors by the Cross Keys High School JROTC, followed by the singing of the national anthem by J. Brock Tarno, our Special Education Director and member of Our Song Atlanta Community Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Sergeant Major Theodis Williams, Mia Chino, Color Guard Commander, Elvira Rubio Cruz, Navy Flag, Melissa Molino Cuevas, Right Rifle Bearer, Haiti Gonzalez Miguel, Left Rifle Bearer. Thank you for your participation today in our commencement ceremony, and thank you, Brock Tarno, for singing the national anthem so beautifully. We now have the pleasure of hearing the first of our greetings from Georgia Cyber Academy's Board of Education Chair, Kenneth Asher.
Good afternoon, everyone. Proud parents, guardians, loved ones, friends, faculty, honored guests, and most importantly, our distinguished 2025 GCA graduates. I kind of want to go off script, but I'm going to stick to it so I don't stay up here too long. On behalf of GCA Board of Directors, Alicia Birthday, John Brooks, Dr. Brittany James, Dr. Julianne McBrayer, Mark Peavy, and Dr. Adria Welcher, it is my absolute joy to welcome you to our 2025 GCA graduation commencement exercises. Today is more than a ceremony. Today is a celebration. Something good is about to happen. Something great is about to take place. Class of 2025, thank you for choosing GCA and walking with us through your journey. To our parents, guardians, and loved ones, this moment is also yours. Your love and sacrifices have carried our graduates across this finish line. Our graduates reached this defining milestone because you also endured and had to lean in during those different stages of our graduates' development and growth. Thank you for believing in their purpose. To our dedicated faculty and staff, thank you for your service. You have inspired, guided our graduates, and prepared them not only academically, but also for life's challenges and opportunities. And now to our outstanding graduates. How do you feel? We are so proud of you, not just for what you have achieved and what you're going to continue to achieve, but what you're becoming. Whether you're graduating with honors, magna cum laude, or if you're graduating just like I did, thank you, Lottie. This day is proof. This day is proof that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up and doing your best. I can sit down with that. Just keep showing up and doing your best. But I want to share something. I wanted to do a little research. I'm a little history buff. You are a part of a legacy that stretches back over 2 centuries here in the state of Georgia. GCA class of 2025, you join a remarkable tradition as high school graduations in the state of Georgia trace back to 1783, when the first ceremony took place in my hometown of Augusta, Georgia, at a high school, my rival high school, Richmond Academy. And just a few years after that first graduation in 1783, the first U.S. president of the United States, that's a double, George Washington himself gave his commencement address. I'm sorry, no pressure on our commencement keynote speaker. So for nearly half a century, two and a half centuries, students just like you have walked across the stage, stepping into their futures with hope and with courage, even when there was some uncertainty. It's a powerful reminder that education is not just a personal achievement. It's a generational inheritance, one that connects you to the dreams and sacrifices of those that came before you. So while today's world looks very different, the spirit of this moment remains the same. You too are part of a historic tradition. You represent the future of our state and of our nation. And as you enter into this new phase of your life, continue with a heart full of grace and a willingness to serve others. It will take you a long way, I promise you. And stay close to those who love you and encourage you. Trust yourself. And if doubt ever creeps in, pause and believe that you will be all right. Graduates, something good is about to happen. Something great is about to take place. Congratulations.
Good afternoon and welcome, 2025 GCA graduates, teachers, staff, family, and friends. My name is Michael Coy. I'm the Superintendent of Georgia Cyber Academy, and I'm thrilled to be here today to celebrate this milestone achievement with our graduates and all of you. Today, as we gather in this beautiful arena in Midtown Atlanta, we are united by a shared sense of accomplishment and celebration. The milestone achievement that we celebrate here today is the result of countless hours of hard work, perseverance, and overcoming adversity. In my brief remarks this afternoon, I want to encourage you, the GCA class of 2025, to not shrink from adversity, but to embrace the challenges that life brings you. Hopefully many of you are familiar with Helen Keller. Ms. Keller was a world-famous author and disability rights activist and widely considered one of the most famous and accomplished Americans of the entire 20th century. But what made her accomplishments so impressive is that she was both deaf and blind from a very young age. Ms. Keller once said that character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Now, of course, I know that this is a difficult concept for any of us to genuinely want to agree with for our own lives. I'm willing to bet that none of us here today has ever made it our New Year's resolution to experience more trials and sufferings in the next year. We all want to lead lives of success and fulfillment and happiness, and that is certainly what all of us here today want for you, our graduates, as well. Nevertheless, disappointment, hardship, even failure is a part of the human experience that we all must face eventually. The good news is that, as Helen Keller showed us, it is experiencing and overcoming that disappointment, hardship, and failure that builds the type of character that will ultimately lead to achievement and success. And success need not, and probably should not, be something that you let the world define for you. I know that many of you have dreams for your future. As you pursue those dreams, you can expect that the path ahead will not always be smooth. It will be filled with challenges, obstacles, moments that will test your resilience. Some of you may have experienced such challenges already in your young lives. And we salute you for overcoming those challenges to be here today and walk across this stage a little bit from now. Graduates, as you move forward to college and careers, I want to encourage you not to shrink from a challenge for fear of failure or adversity. I want to encourage you to boldly pursue the opportunities presented to you in life. You will encounter failures along the way. Embrace those failures not as enemies, but as allies on your journey to success. Congratulations, GCA class of 2025. We are proud of you, and we look forward to all of you continuing to make us proud as you go out and make this world a better place.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Becca Zimmerman, the secondary grade band principal. To the families, learning coaches, teachers, and staff joining us from across the state, and most importantly, to the class of 2025, It's an honor to speak with you today. Class of 2025, you did it. This moment is yours, and it represents so much more than just the academic achievement of finishing high school. It reflects your perseverance, your growth, and your ability to adapt in ways that many of your peers never had to. You've done something special, something that only students who have learned in a virtual environment can truly understand. While many picture high school as rows of desks, crowded hallways, and ringing bells, your experience looks different. You learned how to manage your time, advocate for yourself, and engage with your teachers and peers in meaningful ways, even across screens. That takes a level of self-direction and responsibility that sets you apart. You didn't have to walk into a traditional classroom to prove your dedication. You showed it every time you logged in, turned on your camera, even though we know you didn't always love that, asked a question, or kept going when it would have been easier to give up. That kind of resilience will serve you well, whether you're headed to college, the workforce, the military, or still exploring what's next. You are more than ready. You've already shown that you have what it takes to succeed on your own terms. But none of this would have been possible without the unwavering support of those around you. To the families who encouraged and guided you, thank you for being your students' biggest cheerleaders. To the learning coaches who navigated this journey alongside them, you played an essential role in their success. And to our dedicated teachers and staff, thank you for walking alongside these students and believing in them, especially on the hard days. Your support helped make this moment possible. As you step into this next chapter, I encourage you to keep that same spirit of perseverance and adaptability. The world you are entering is full of change and uncertainty, but you have already proven that you are more than capable of navigating it. Your experience here has prepared you to face whatever comes next with confidence. This is just one step of many, but it's proof that you're ready for whatever comes next. Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. It has truly been an honor. Congratulations, class of 2025.
This year, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Georgia Cyber Academy, I am delighted to share and show you some of the highlights from our graduating class of 2025. Graduates, are you ready? Please stand if you are graduating with advanced placement AP credits. Okay. Now, please stand if you are graduating with dual enrollment credits. All right, good job. Please stand if you are graduating with a 3.0 or higher. Amazing, look at that. Now, please stand if you are graduating with a 4.0 or higher. Thank you. Please stand if you are graduating in the top 10% of your class. Thank you. Please stand if you have completed a career technical or agricultural education pathway, CTAE. Thank you. Please stand if you are the first person in your family to graduate high school. Please stand if you will be the first person in your family to attend college. Please stand if you are entering the workforce after high school. Please stand if you are enlisting in the military. Please stand if you have been accepted into a 2-year or a 4-year college or university. Please stand if you have been awarded a scholarship or grant to further your education. Please stand if you are eligible to receive the Hope Scholarship. Thank you. If you stood at least once, please stand one last time so we can recognize you again for your outstanding achievements. Please join me in a round of applause for this awesome class of 2025. This graduating class has undoubtedly left its mark on GCA. As the Director of Counseling and Student Support Services, it has been a privilege to witness your growth and resilience. As you move forward, I encourage you to remember the dedication that brought you to this moment, the hours you spent in your classes, the challenges that you've overcome, and the connections that you've made along the way. You are far more than these statistics. You represent the powerful collection of the experiences, the perseverance, and the potential. So once again, congratulations to the extraordinary class of 2025. We will now have Jamal McCoy to present the winner of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup.
Good afternoon. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution Cup was started in 1927 and is one of the oldest newspaper awards programs in the country. This is an annual award given to high school seniors in each participating Metro Atlanta school. The graduating senior is selected by school administrators based on their achievements, character, leadership, and/or community involvement. This award recognizes their hard work, focus, and commitment, and I am pleased to announce that the 2025 graduating senior chosen to be the recipient of the AJC Cup is Aaliyah Casemere. Aaliyah, please come forward to accept your award. Aaliyah Cashmere, I'm sorry. Please come forward to accept your award. You gotta display it, y'all. We will now have Jada Lyons, our National Technical Honor Society President, introduce our salutatorian.
Hello. Our 2025 Salutatorian has attended Georgia Cyber Academy since kindergarten. She has maintained the All-A honor roll and will graduate 2 years early at the age of 16. She has received recognition as a GHP 60 math finalist, Zell Miller Scholarship recipient, National Merit Scholarship finalist, Georgia Certificate of Merit Scholar, 2024-25 star student, and was on the president's list during her dual enrollment at Georgia State University. She plans on continuing on to Georgia Institute of Technology for the major of biochemistry, where she hopes to continue her passion to learn. Not only is she a champion in the classroom, but outside as well. She has completely immersed herself in her heritage roots with frequent international travels to not only visit her family, but learn the culture. Her study abroad experiences in Taiwan with the NSLIY scholarship for a full immersion opened her horizons and understanding of different cultures tremendously. She speaks 2 languages fluently other than English and is learning 2 more. She has been volunteering about 30 hours per semester for 3 years by now at her local library, hoping to give back to her community. She plans on continuing to incorporate her passion for cultures with her major to see new perspectives at every point. I'm honored to stand before you today and introduce Georgia Cyber Academy's 2025 Salutatorian, Leah Koltzai.
Thank you, Jada, for introducing me. Good afternoon, everyone. Parents, teachers, family members, and most importantly, the class that somehow managed to graduate without ever setting foot in a physical high school. Four years ago, or even longer, for me, 11 years ago, many of us logged in as nervous new students, hoping we wouldn't accidentally embarrass ourselves by unmuting ourselves in class. Today, we are logging off as graduates, still occasionally making technical blunders, but with diplomas. We didn't walk the halls, we switched from one virtual classroom to another. Our lockers, Google Drive folders, our classrooms, kitchen tables, living room sofas, lawn chairs, even on some occasions in the morning, the comfy bed. But here's what we all have learned: how to look engaged in class while secretly catching up on other matters. Don't worry, we still learned this very important skill. That camera off is the virtual version of hiding behind the tall kid. And most importantly, that education isn't about just a building. It's about showing up, even when showing up means rolling out of bed, or at least starting the computer, 2 minutes before class starts. Sure, we miss some normal high school things like surprise fire drills, gossip, or even knowing what our teacher's shoes look like. But we gain superpowers instead. The ability to mute distractions with one click, a skill I'm sure many parents here envy. Multitasking like pros, listening to the English teacher while actually doing math homework. And mastering the art of the professionally top half outfit. Who cares about pants anyways? But beyond these laughs, these lessons prepared us for more than just virtual learning. They taught us to adapt, to be resourceful, and to keep showing up, even to unpredictable events. That's a mindset we must carry forward. So here's what I hope we all take with us. Be bold, speak up. Your ideas matter, even if your mic is muted at first. Keep showing up for yourself, your goals, and for others, especially when it's easier not to. Now, we are stepping into a world where offline is the default. Scary? Maybe. But if we can survive group projects where one person's Wi-Fi keeps breaking, and the starting question of, can you hear me? With the dreaded answer of, you're muted. And working on assignments with 100 tabs open. One time I counted and I literally had 67. Then we are ready for anything. So, class of 2025, let's go out there and prove that school didn't just teach us how to type fast. It taught us resilience, adaptability, and how to laugh when life doesn't quite work out the way we expect it to. Remember, the real world doesn't have a reconnect button, but it does have unlimited opportunities, as long as you remember to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself because your story is just beginning and it deserves to be told. As we stand here ready to open the next chapter in our book, I wanted to close our last chapter with a final shout out to our teachers, the real stars who turned into tech pros, slang experts, and emoticon decoders. Thank you for not giving up on us, even when we submitted essays at the last minute with the subject line, "Apologies for the delay, I had technical issues." Congratulations, graduates. Today, we finally have the chance to walk across the stage instead of just staring annoyed at a lost connection sign just spinning. Let's make it count, and maybe, just maybe, we are real plans to celebrate. Thank you to everyone who joined us on this journey and supported us. Our counselors, teachers, IT technicians, and so many others behind the scenes. We truly couldn't have done this without you. And finally, to our families and parents and learning coaches, our ever-patient supporters. Yes, we were actually doing homework all those hours. Well, most of the time. Thank you.
Now, this next woman needs no introduction, but I'll do my best. Omalade is a highly ambitious and motivated scholar who has been going to GCA since the 7th grade. She was born in Massachusetts, but moved to Georgia in 2020, right before the start of COVID-19. She started regularly writing during lockdown and has continued this hobby since. She participated in and won different rounds of the Young Georgia Authors Competition twice. She received an honorable mention from the Georgia Laws of Life contest and also enjoys writing recreationally. Whether it be prose, scripts, or poetry, she's iconic. Omalade also enjoys traveling and exploring different places. In-state, nationally, and internationally, she's traveled the globe. She's ridden horses in Chicago, posed with pyramids in Egypt, visited family back in Nigeria, and more. She loves spending time with her family, friends, and community, and is a volunteer with her local hospital working in inpatient and women's services. Omalade has always been an academic high achiever, clearly. While in 5th grade, she received the Colella Award for Academic Achievement. She scored a 1420 on the SAT in only 9th grade. She applied directly to the University of West Georgia for dual enrollment that summer. And since then, she has amassed 2 years' worth of college credits while maintaining a weighted GPA of 4.655. Taking a packed, rigorous course load has also meant she is graduating from GCA a year early. Omalade applied for and was accepted to the University of West Georgia's nursing program at the age of 16. She will be starting classes this June to earn her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Omalade is sad to be leaving GCA, but excited to see where her hard work and dedication takes her next. At this time, it is my honor and pleasure to present our 2025 GCA Valedictorian, Omalade, who will now deliver the address.
Right about now, I'm starting to think I should have taken public speaking instead of elementary Spanish. Thank you, Emma, and thank you, Dr. Coy, Principal Zimmerman, administrators, teachers, counselors, parents, guardians, learning coaches, friends, families, and GCA's star-studded class of 2025. Thank you for... Thank you for allowing me to speak and leave a positive impression on this momentous occasion and the start of the rest of our lives. But first, I think it's important we recognize another graduate here in the room with us today. Where could they be? They said they'd be here. Oh, false alarm, they're right here. This is an iPhone, and like many of us, it was born in 2007, making it a part of the class of 2025 as well. We've spent our whole lives growing right alongside the humble smartphone. In 2012, as we entered kindergarten, the iconic Lightning connector was released. In 2017, as we awaited middle school, Face ID was introduced. In 2024, right before we started our senior year, the AI system, Apple Intelligence, was announced. We've seen countless updates, designs, and additions aimed at making our smartphones, well, smarter. They're vital parts of our lives. As we got ready this morning, we may have forgotten to grab a snack or decided to leave behind a purse, but we certainly didn't forget our phones. Class of 2025, much like our constant pocket companions, our arrival changed the world as it was previously known. Our class is ambitious and bright, with bold ideas about the world and our futures, defined by our past experiences. As the babies of a recession, teenagers of a pandemic, and soon to be adults of a world with a history of harping on division, we've grown to be adaptable and resilient, facing new obstacles and challenges by updating. During the COVID-19 pandemic, as the rest of the world suddenly learned a new meaning for the word Zoom, those of us at GCA were already prepared for online learning and dutifully carried on, successfully navigating our already turbulent tween years. We found sprinkles of joy in the midst of all the chaos, often delivered by our phones in the form of funny videos like spontaneous balcony choirs, or everyone's obsession with baking sourdough bread. The world was full of broken plans and stolen years, but we would not be broken, and our hope would not be stolen. We're a class with global reach, able to access ideas and forge friendships with people of different cultures and backgrounds at lightning speed. This has made us aware of problems outside our immediate sphere and more considerate of humanity as a whole. In fact, there's some research that suggests Generation Z is the most empathetic generation to date. However, we're also facing unprecedented amounts of stress, anxiety, depression, and dangers fostered by online environments. We face pressures from all sides, whether it be pressure to engage in dangerous behaviors such as vaping, pressure to make choices that will affect our futures, such as which college to attend, pressure to do well in school, pressure to fit in with our peers, and pressure to achieve the often unrealistic standards portrayed on social media. Is our situation so dire that we should give up hope? Certainly not. Although our generation has higher levels of stress, we also have greater emotional awareness and a greater willingness to talk about our feelings and express ourselves. Those are important steps to combating anxiety and depression, two increasingly common struggles for many young people. Instead of internalizing worries we may face, we can turn to trusted sources of comfort and guidance, such as our parents, parental figures, and counselors. One article that I found insightful, titled, "How Can I Deal with Anxiety?" puts it like this: anxiety might make you feel as if you were trapped in a maze, but someone with a different perspective can help you find a way out. Stress-inducing tasks such as deciding whether or not to go to college, where to work, and how to make true friends are all questions the adults in our lives have already had to answer. They've seen the benefits and consequences of different decisions, and they can help us avoid repeating their mistakes, but only if we let them. Unlike our fellow graduate, the iPhone, we can't lock our lives behind a 4-digit PIN. We need to open up and give the password to those who love, care for, and want the best for us. Class of 2025, like our phones, we keep getting stronger, smarter, and more capable, learning and growing every day. Each of us had to make sacrifices and power through difficult moments to earn our cap and gown. Each of us has failed or fallen short at one time or another, but each of us has gotten right back up, whether that be by completing the next equation, writing the next essay, or submitting another application, refusing to take no for an answer. That's why we're here. Still, we're teenagers on one of the biggest days of our lives. There's no reason to rush our youth. And, in the spirit of Gen Z, I feel it's only appropriate we mark this once-in-a-lifetime moment with an iconic group selfie. Would you please join me for a picture? All right, I need your cooperation here. On the count of 3, everyone say soar. I'm gonna count down. All right. I hope no one blinked. We can't do takeovers. Class of 2025, we are innovators and high achievers, revolutionaries and advocates for a future greater than the ones before us. We have our eyes on better things, greener pastures, and with the help of our family, friends, educators, and God, nothing is impossible for us. We are Georgia Cyber Academy's class of 2025, and the world will know our names.
I have the esteemed honor of introducing our keynote speaker, Jai Farrell, to deliver our commencement address. Jai Farrell is an award-winning global executive with expertise in leadership, commercial revenue programming, marketing strategy, customer experience, operations, and personnel management. Currently, Ms. Farrell is the Chief Executive Officer of Girl Scouts of Greater Atlanta, serving over 30,000 girls and volunteers. Most notably, she is the first person of color to lead the organization in its 100-plus year history. Prior to joining GSGATL, she was the Chief Commercial Revenue Officer for Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, managing the commercial portfolio that exceeded $1.5 billion in gross revenue each year under her leadership. While her professional impact is global in reach, her passion is granular, impressing the communities she frequents. She lends her expertise as a board member for the Andrew Walter Young YMCA and is a multi-year principal partner with Atlanta, Clayton, DeKalb, and Fulton County Schools. Farrell's award-winning career spans over 2 decades, including work in entertainment television, consumer products, and sport contributions to Warner Media, CNN, Major League Baseball, Viacom, and BET Networks. She has been acknowledged as one of Atlanta's magazine's 500 top leaders in 2025, 2024, 2023, and 2022. U.S. Black Chamber's Power 50 Women in Influence in 2025, Who's Who in America honoree in 2025, Georgia State University's 40 Under 40 2023, Women's Leading Travel and Hospitality honoree in 2023, Atlanta Magazine's Women Making a Mark, National Alumni Association of Spelman's College Distinguished Alumni, Atlanta Business Chronicle 40 Under 40 class, Atlanta Tribune's magazine Women of Excellence, and Airport Business Magazine's 40 Under 40 class. This 5th generation Atlantan is a proud Spelman College Honors alumni, magna cum laude, and holds a master's degree in communication from Georgia State University. In 2023, she completed the Harvard Business School Executive Education Program, earning the Certificate of Management Excellence. She is an esteemed 2021 American Cancer Society Research HER Ambassador, 2017 Lead Atlanta alumni, graduate of the KPMG Executive Women in Leadership Program, member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and a life member of the Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society. Please join me in thanking Jai Farrell and welcome her as our keynote speaker.
There's an African-American song, 19th century, which is so great. It says, when it looked like the sun wasn't gonna shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the clouds. Imagine. And I've had so many rainbows in my clouds. I had a lot of clouds. But I have had so many rainbows. And one of the things I do when I step up on a stage, when I stand up to translate, when I go to teach my classes, when I go to direct a movie, I bring everyone who has ever been kind to me with me. Black, white, Asian, Spanish-speaking, Native American, gay, straight, everybody. I say, come with me. I'm going on the stage. Come with me, I need you now. Long dead, you see? So I don't ever feel I have no help. I've had rainbows in my clouds. And the thing to do, it seems to me, is to prepare yourself so that you can be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Somebody who may not look like you, may not call God the same name you call God, if they call God at all. You see? And may not eat the same dishes prepared the way you do, may not dance your dances or speak your language, but be a blessing to somebody. That's what I think.
Thank you for the introduction. To the executive officers, the academic administration, the leadership teams at Georgia Cyber Academy, thank you again for this invitation to speak very briefly at this momentous milestone. To the families, the supporters, the villages of the students to which we honor today, we also celebrate you. And to the resilient class of 2025, we are proud of you. In case you've ever wondered, there are people that you have yet to meet that are proud of you right now in this moment. Today is your day. We see you, we celebrate you, we honor you. Again, we are proud of you. Much like Mother Maya spoke, I am honored to step in rooms just like these and take up space and share time and positive energy as I am constantly inspired for what our future holds. And from what I see, the future is very bright. Today, we are going to go on a journey about rainbows. Rainbows are majestic and true wonders of the world. They are universal symbols of beauty across the world, and they actually bring joy and fascination to both young and legacy folks. By definition, a rainbow is an arc of colors formed in the sky under certain circumstances caused by the refraction and dispersion of sunlight, whether it be by rain or humidity in the air or in the atmosphere. When I think about rainbows, it makes me think of the sky, and when I think about skies, I think about dreams. I think about dreams and the prayers of those who have covered me. I become actually paralyzed with gratitude because I am so grateful for my village. Prayers and dreams are what got you and all of us here in this very moment. The belief from my village, my grandmother, my church aunts, my mom's friends, my aunties, everyone, my mentors, my sponsors that saw and believed in me for what I could not oftentimes see in myself. In moments like these, I am reminded that we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. One of the questions I get asked often is, how does it feel to be the first person of color to lead the organization since its 100-year inception? If I am being honest, my response is fairly perplexed. My initial thought is, it took 100 years to find a woman of color in Atlanta, Georgia, to lead the Girl Scouts. Then I reframe it. I say, it took the universe and the Girl Scouts 100 years to find me. I am a woman covered with prayers from her grandmother, counseling from her mother, and by the way, she hates when I do this, but she's in here somewhere. I have no idea. She's over here somewhere. Hey, Mama, I don't see her. Embarrass your parents as much as often they like it. So when I think about what's the next phase of my work, as Miss Amina was reading my bio, I was leaning over to Mr. Mike and I was fairly embarrassed, but God, I did a lot of work and I have so much more work to do. So what's the next phase of that for me? How do I make the best and highest use of this opportunity? I've traveled the world, witnessed lands of names I cannot even speak now. I've connected people, hundreds of millions of them, goods and travel, and my role as Chief Commercial Officer at the busiest airport on the planet. So what's next for me? Was I a rainbow in someone's cloud? After I enlisted the help of Mother Google, I learned to regard rainbows in a way that I have never done so before. And curiosity aside, they are really fascinating. So just go on a journey with me. Storms, rain, or some form of humidity is required to even create a rainbow. There is an occurrence of something that was disruptive in the atmosphere, and something of that disruption made something remarkable and very beautiful, and uniqueness appeared. This means adversity is required for a rainbow to even formulate and exist. Adversity and integrity are aligned. Adversity meaning difficult circumstances, difficult issues, but in that difficulty, it will expose your true character, your integrity. Integrity is one of my personal guiding principles. When one faces that integrity issues, adversity is a challenge, but it is so critical to keep your integrity intact. Have you been in situations where the storms were coming? Did you have an opportunity to make a decision that was very difficult to face? Did you keep your character and your true self intact and aligned? Did you do the right thing when no one was looking? Graduating class of 2025, I want you to truly enjoy this moment, but please do understand, storms will form, and they will come, and they will be fierce. And when they do, I want you to seek shelter in your integrity. It is your compass, and it is your guide for all of your decision making. By definition, integrity is the quality of being honest with high moral principle. Audre Lorde, laureate and poet, says your silence will not protect you. In simplest of terms, are you speaking up for what is right, even if your voice trembles and your legs shake? In this moment of your personal silence, I want you to ask yourself, what does integrity mean to you? Do you value integrity at all? And does the integrity that you have align with the people around you? After the storm, there's a reflection, then dispersion of light. Refraction is bending the light through the air that's been inside of the water. Reflection is bouncing that light off of each water droplet. And dispersion is the light traveling through each one of the water droplets to create the light that our eyes see. It is something very significant about the use and behavior of light in general, and light to create this wonder. It is also very fascinating, and it cannot be produced by mankind. So darling, there's no AI for making a rainbow. Light must enter water, bounce off water, then go through water for colors to form. My personal second guiding principle is illumination. Illumination is to light a path or a spiritual or an intellectual enlightenment. When I enter personal or professional spaces, I ask, am I able to show up as my authentic self? Is my light able to show? Am I allowing other people's light to show? It is imperative for you to audit and change your environment as often as you need to for your light to survive and thrive. It is homicidal to remain in environments of toxicity and negativity and darkness. Remember, all living and thriving things require light to exist. Are you showing up with your light? Michelle Obama says, I believe that each of us carries a bit of inner brightness, something entirely unique and individual, a flame worth protecting. And when we are able to recognize our own light, we become empowered to use it. So choose illumination, students. Graduates. Do not ever dim your light for anyone. It is imperative that you show up because, believe it or not, someone is counting on you to show up with your light so that they can also beam their lights too. Rainbows can be seen from immeasurable distances, and there is no minimum or maximum by which a duration of a rainbow can exist. My other guiding principle is impact. Impact is having a strong impression on something, someone, or somebody's. Very similar to rainbows, you will never truly understand the impact that you've made on someone. There is someone you offered grace to,
when they were in despair because of your smile, even through the screen. There is a teacher, past or present, that still appreciates your kindness and support when they were more human than teacher that day. There is a classmate that may have lacked hope during that group project, and your hello acknowledged your humanity. There is a parent or a loved one that was given peace by watching you study and pursue your dreams. There is a neighbor to whom you've never really talked to or even engaged with, but they see hope and promise in you. Have you reflected on who's impacted you? And do you intend to make an impact on your community in your next season? Janetta Besh-Cole says, someone who is content with mediocrity is someone who is destined for failure. Choose impact. You have an absolute obligation to support your community, your family, and those in your environment, both near and far. Rainbows are universal symbols of joy, hope, and positivity to those that see them. They are very rare and very unique, much like you. Despite the distance or time, no one sees the same color spectrum, same alignment, same arc of the rainbow at the same time. Everyone just looks and admires their natural beauty. My final principle is inspiration. Inspiration is the process of being mentally stimulated to do or feel something. It is creative, it is brilliant, and it is a timely idea. Are you aware of what inspires you? Are you aware of who is inspired by you? And who do you intend to inspire in your next season? Carla Harris says, be brave enough to live creatively. Creative is the place where no one has ever been. You can't get there by bus or Uber or Lyft. You've got to get there by hard work and honestly, by quite not knowing what you're doing, but taking a risk on yourself. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll be discovering will be yourself. Choose inspiration even if there's a climate of change. So now that we've gotten all the science stuff, for all the CTAE people in here out of the way, I want to wrap this up really quick about being a rainbow in someone's cloud. I want you to take your light and reflect it and take up space in every and all room that you enter. I want you to reflect and be thoughtful about how and to whom you spend time and purpose of your space, and try to create some joy, even if a little, in every space you go. Then I want you to take that light that you've taken and spread it to your communities, your families, and those who you're going to support. Doing all of these things with your integrity, your illumination, your inspiration, and impact in mind. In this season, I have the distinct honor and responsibility of leading the mission of building girls of courage, confidence, and character in 35 counties in the state of Georgia for over 35,000 girls and members. Girl Scouts of Greater Atlanta is the 5th largest Girl Scout council in the nation. As I go beyond the cookie, and yes, we do way more than cookies, ladies and gentlemen, but thank you for the cookies. But as I go beyond the cookie, I know I'm going without any doubt that God could place me here at this time in this moment, because this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, and let it shine. Again, there are people to whom you have never met that are proud of you, and personally to the class, the resilient class of 2025, I am proud of you. Thank you again for letting me be a light in your rainbow.
Ms. Farrell, thank you for blessing us with such a profound and inspiring message. Your words today were more than a speech, they were a gift of wisdom, truth, and light. Your reflections of integrity, impact, and illumination to the beautiful metaphor of rainbows born from adversity reminded us all, graduates, families, and educators alike, what it means to live with purpose and courage. Your journey, your authenticity, and your leadership stand as a radiant example for the class of 2025 and for all of us committed to service and transformation. On behalf of Georgia Cyber Academy, we are deeply grateful for your time, your presence, and the energy you've poured into this moment. As a token of our appreciation, we'd like to present you with a small gift in recognition of the immense impact that you've made today. And thank you again for being with us and for being, in every sense of the word, a rainbow in our cloud.
Thank you. This was unexpected. Thank you so much. Good evening, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. We are excited to share the accomplishments of our 2024-2025 Georgia Cyber Academy Dual Enrollment Program. Our program at Georgia Cyber is highly robust and diverse, consisting of 53 college partnerships across the state of Georgia. The dual enrollment program allows students to take college courses while enrolled in high school, allowing them to earn high school and college credits simultaneously. This year's dual enrollment students, the seniors in the class, earned 2,301 dual enrollment credits, which has saved them over $6,693,609 in tuition and $3,152,370 in books and supplies. When students participate in dual enrollment, they do not use their Hope Scholarship hours. As a result, these students who participated have maintained $45,072,046 in their Hope Scholarship funds. Today, we have students graduating with college credentials in addition to their high school diploma. Many of these students are guaranteed admissions into colleges across the state as a result of the articulation agreements from their college. Dual enrollment is a rigorous program that requires dedication, responsibility, and tenacity from our students. We are proud of our champions and their efforts to advance their education. We would like to take this time to honor these students separately. We ask that everyone please hold your applause until the end of this portion of the ceremony so that the loved ones of the graduates will be able to hear their names called. Bella Lamata. Giovanni Osborne Raymer. Aaliyah James. Joseph Garmley. Zaki Hall. Jazira Collins. Austin Adams. Robert Ports. Lana Moore. Cortez Pitts. Saifullah Ivan Torres. Emily Orge. Leza Sessoms. John Rozier. Also, this is a special recognition of our accelerated career program. Many of our students that participated, they are earning credentials such as certificates, diplomas, associates of science in areas such as healthcare, construction, cybersecurity, criminal justice, design and media production, diesel technology, general education, welding, computer information systems, early childhood care, and diesel technology. Please help me celebrate these DE grads by joining us in a celebration for them and giving them another round of applause. Thank you.
And now, for the moment you all have been waiting for. Omalade, Ayomide, Adenigi. Leah Kalodze. Emma Grace McEachern. Jada Ebony Lyons. Justin Montgomery. Jaden Micaiah Adams. Gabriel Alexander Fierro. Jacoby Lance Simpson. Brianna Abigail Fishburne. Christopher Andrew Grooms. Haley Madison Attaway. Marquez DeAndre Causer. Ty Lynn Ligons. Austin William John Madowski. Rylan Kenneth Noah Majewski. Abdrahim Elamam. Jonathan Andrew Neri. Mackenzie Leanne Thacker. Sasha Elise Winchester. Masood Mahad Abdi. Cole Ochtenberg. Antonio Demar Adams. Favor Chidera Aguine. Alima Ahmed. Hassan Ahmed. Hussein Abdullahi Ahmed. Hadaya G. Al-Masalama. Deborah Grace Chassany Alford. Hafsa Abdul Kabir Ali. Destiny Allen. Kristen Allen. Matino Zai Alston. Noah Sebastian Anger. Omari Torian Armstrong. Lillian Macy Bach. Omar Malik Baker. Logan James Balland. Karma Michaela Banks. Elacia Sadei Barkley. Taylor James Barnett. Danielle Nicole Barrett. Caleb Benjamin Batts. Chase Alexander Battle. Dallas Jordan Blaylock. Nevaeh Gracie Baxter. Bernica Suzette Beard. Solomon Abadi Belai Jr. Abadi Jr. Ethan Lee Blair. Paola Valentina Balzan Castellanos. Terenzo Elijah Boyce. Tyree Antoine Branch. Grace Marie Bringman. Layla Michelle Broadwater. Celicia Amira Rakita Brown. Harrell Andra Caldwell. Whitley Michelle Brown. Leah Hannah Malia Browning. Brianna Shanice Bryant. Ashlyn Noel Caldwell. Ruth May Campbell. Chase Harrison Canfield. Brian Christopher Cannon. Coley Livingston Capel. Giovanni Antonio Cardinali. Sean Patrick Carroll. Anastasia Ruby Carter. Kaylee Elizabeth Cartledge. Malachi Broderick Castleberry. Aaliyah Monique Cashmere. Kadeem Christianfer Cave. Kira Sayin Cisse. Amira Lee Chambers. Unique Desiree Alora Chambers. Jennifer Wayne Sherami. Fariha Chowdhury. Ezekiel Glenn Cleary. Elizabeth Angel Nicole Cobb. Khalil Malik Cody. Jazira Collins. Rivera Ray Combs. Haley Grace Konek. Jalen Copeland. Artisa Shaitira Cotton. Maddox Allen Cox. Haley Nicole Kreider. Priscilla Annette Crowder. Jeremiah Wesley Crowell. Kayla Grace Crunkleton. Caitlin Augustina Cutler. Bushra Omar Dahir. Michael Patrick Daly. Jackson Chandler Dallas Harrison. Caleb Zachary Daniel. Michaela Amarisa Zion David. Caden Callie Davis. Lily Sky Davis. Liliana de la Cruz Diaz. Emily May Devine. Robert Austin Dayton. Sasha Naima Dottie. Kasahun Menelik Du Bois. Constant Ariana Duriso. Nathaniel Washington Estep. Anna Marie Constant Eatson. Malachi Josiah Emery. Caleb Basil Eatem. Shayla Geneva Evans. Sophia Taylor Evans. Willow Grace Evans. Terrell Antonio Fambro. Shahid Ahmad Fardowsi. Abdul Hamid Salim Beno. Kylie Lynn Fennell. Alexis Ann Finlay. Kaylee Sarah Finley. Gage Fisher. Garrett Wayne Fisher. Evelyn Fox. Eden Rose Frazier. Quintrell Frazier. Casey Eileen Marie Friedman. Noah Maurice Fulcher. Gabrielle Ruth Fulkerson. Patience Gardner. Savannah Garrett. Mario Ajani Gibbs. Ansley Grace Gibson. Rayhanna Gilks. Reynard Lamar Golden. Ava Leanna Goodwin. Jalen Mashion Gordon. Kaiya Sage Granum. Hanan Anicia Grant. Ariel Graves. Devin Torrance Green. Ebony Michelle Green. Emma Grace Griffin. Sanaa Gould. Aaron Jermaine Hadley. Karina Ashana Hall. Zyke Jamar Hall. Deessence Mashawn Renee Hammond. Alden George Handley. Sienna Rose Haynes. Anna Rachel Haney. Denise Chelsea Hardiman. Serena Yashanti Harris. Denasia Money Moore Harris. Lillian Harris. Zechariah James Haskell. Muwahib Muhammad Hassan. Aiden Marie Hawkins. Major Jordan Haney. Kylie Ann Hurd. Layla Alexis Heath. Jacob Landon Henderson. Carmen Alexandria Hendricks. Maya Henley. Josiah Hernandez. Tony Shadora Hester. Lainey Ray Higgins. Kira Ann Hill. Bryce Stephen Hillman. Holly Jean Marie Hinesley. Jasmine Kathleen Hodges Gallahan. Margaret Elaine Hofford. Kalia Monet Holly. Zanaya Lene Holmes. Demaya Taylor Hooks. Jazaylin Annie Mae Horton. Jaden Lynn Edie. Cassidy Jane Inglet. Alyssa Sophia Jackson. Chastity Michaela Jackson. Nevaeh Shymeria Jackson. Qasim Jawad Jackson. Victoria Lynn Jackson. Muhajir Muhammad Jahad. Daisy Olivia Jimenez Argucia. Ayira Harriet Winema Johnson. Brooklyn Nashare Johnson. Corbin DeTravion Johnson. Nicholas Johnson. Weston Reese Johnson. Saifullah Ibn Torres. Anthony Jeremiah Jones. Avery Dominic Jones. Masada Haley Jones. Roderick Quentin Jones. Hiba Kashif. Kwaku Nasom Okonfu Natru. Jesse Wade Kersey. Zyrick Trayvon Walton. Blue Baker. Darby Grace King. Layla Kruger. Daquan Jabri Ray Kume. Hannah Jane Lang. Avery Langford. Yatian Leray. Zuri Rochelle Lawrence. Cody Sky Lehman. Denaya Michelle Lemons. Lester Espinoza Jr. Emergildo H. Amaya Lewis. Kaylee Jade Lewis. Makai Renee Lewis. Sorrel Moniqua Melody Lewis. Bella Jasmine Lamada. Linares Gonzalez Andy Ramses. Bernaria Sky Lindsay. Cassidy Berlin Lopez Hall. Andy Walker Lloyd. Heliana Brooke Lozano. Georgia Rose Ludwig. Aaliyah K. Merrick. Nicholas Dwayne Malley. DeAndre Devon Manley. Devontae McCollum. Kalia LaShawn McDaniel. Tylik McKinney. Aiden Malam. McKenna Raylan Miles. Kendall Claire Miller. Isabella Catalina Mitchell. Carmen Mitchell. Micaiah Dominique Mock. Hassan Muhammad. Hirsi Abdikabir Muhammad. Ikhlas Muhammad. Najma Alwan Muhammad. Sadiq Ziad Muhammad. Abigail Rose Moore. Chloe Elizabeth Moore. Lana Madison Moore. Peyton Edward Moore. Riley Elizabeth Moore. Ramon Rashad Morales. Camera Denise Morgan. Ahmad Hakeem Muhammad. Juwaria bint Abdul Qayyum Muhammad. Zachary Ishmael Mustaf. Montrell Antonio Myers. Mia Isabella Leilani Norlock. Damaris Nava. Aiden Nelson. Travis Kyle Newman. Mackenzie Elizabeth Nieves. Samantha Lauren Noble. Emma Nicole Norris. Alam Ali Noor. Alexa Michelle Nunez. Chelsea Nkruka Odamelam. Abdigel Adesola Alawadola. Leonardo David Olvera Mora. Emily Grace Orge. Abdul Ghaffur Ibrahim Usman. Sabrina Dahir Usman. Jordan Marie Owalabi. Stormy Lee Pate. Lola Elizabeth Patton. James Hunter Paxton. Maya Lejeune Payne. Shalon Ajane Yasha Pearson. Egypt Renita Lashai Penny. Alexis Riley Perez. Kylie Abigail Petty. Danielle Alexis Pittman. Jortez Arian Pitts. Jamal Lamar Ponder. Tiana Lynn Ponder. Catherine Lee Pop. Robert Daniel Ports. Autumn Cadence Powers. Jazara Powers. Alexandria Nicole Prentice. Reagan Alexandria Preston. Trinity Pryor. Lillian Evangeline Puhala. Ladarian Rains. Alexis Enine Ramirez. Daynara Patricia Ramos Mejia. Brooklyn Renee Rancher. Ethan Scott Robber. Sarah Elizabeth Reddish. Abigail Brock Register. Julian Deshawn Relaford. Jalea Rice. Braden Carl Rich. Ariku Jeremiah Richards. Caden Andre Roberts. Santana Malone Roberts. Zoe Faith Roberts. Kahari Tariq Robinson. Eliza Grace Roseberg. John Noah Riley Rozier. Victoria Lane Rowe. Isaiah Tyler Robinson. Ajante Traylon Rush. Fuad Abdullahi Salah. Elena Esperanza Sanchez. Cameron Sanders. Stephanie Sanders. Katie Jadai Sandoval Castillo. Anaya Destiny Scott. Lazaya Sessoms. William Garrett Schaefer. Alexis Victoria Shirk. Taryn Olivia Sigmund. Hayden Marcus Altman Simmons. Hayden Ben Simpson. Colin Adric Smith. Deegan Bryce Smith. Fatima Monique Smith. Haley Raquel Smith. Kirsten Elise Smith. Ryan Nicholas Smith. Trenaya Smith. Trinity Jade Smith. Nazir Maurice Smith McLennan. Adriana Lee Sosibi. Mia Andrea Stevenson. Jeffrey Danielle Stevender. Alia Monique Summerier. Ethan Philip Supernet. Eric Charlie Swearingen. Destiny Cheyenne Terrell. Ayana Simone Terry. Jada Thomas. Jalen Frederick Thomas. Tia Thomas. Alana Jezreel Turney. Trinae, excuse me. Carson Galen Vasquez. Maria Loren Vasquez. Karen Micaiah Wade. Chances Leanne Walker. Olivia Nicoletta Walker. Leland Blaine Warren. Janae Lynette Washington. Brianna Faith Welsh. Paris Jaliana West. Jatavius LaJohn Derek Westry. Caleb DeMar Watley. Starnisha Menasia Nicole White. Aaliyah Ashanti Williams. Darion Timothy Nicholas Williams. Denaya Janelle Williams. Destiny Grace Williams. Jemiah Tonice Williams. Jariah Nikayla Williams. Mario Leonard Williams. Riley Kate Williams. Trayvon Williams. Cedric Nazir Williamson. Chaz Michael Wilson. Joyous Shirley Walker. England Runa Withrow. Jade Elise Wood. Kai Marie Wood. Nasir Malik Young. Akila Jones. Tori Antoine Zellers. Just wait. When I say start, I'll call. Graduates, please stand. To the members of the Board of Education and Superintendent Mike Coy, I confirm that these graduates for graduation have met all requirements set forth by the state of Georgia and the Georgia Cyber Academy Board of Education. To the class of 2025, I hereby certify you as graduates of Georgia Cyber Academy, class of 2025! Let's give another round of applause for the class of 2025. All right, so I want to get some business out the way. Graduates will be led up the stairs behind the stage outside to 8th Street, behind the stadium where parents and families can meet them. There will be alpha breakdown signs posted by their last name. For instance, A through C, D through F, so that you can easily find your graduate. Please remain in your seats until all the recessionals have passed so that graduates can exit the arena uninterrupted. Thank you, family, friends, for your attendance and cooperation, and most importantly, congratulations to GCA's class of 2025.